Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz October 17, 2016 at 2:59 a.m. And the topic, a lot of people has given up on America. And that's been evident. I have watched so many blogs on all the people who give prophecies about what's going on in the world. And my main concern was what's going on in America. And one man said this, and then doggone it, a lady had a dream. And look, I'm gonna just tell you something. Excuse me, I'm gonna back up and find it and talk about those who, the sons and daughters who have the dreams. And I should have looked at it beforehand. Acts 2:17 through 21. Okay, we are to expect these people to have dreams and visions and tell us about them. Well, they have. This man named off Washington State. He named off 3 points in California. He named off New Orleans. He named off Houston, Texas, which probably includes Corpus Christi. He named Miami, Florida, and another city in Florida, Key West. He named New York. He named Chicago, not the state, just Chicago. He named 13, and I may have left out one or two. Vegas is one. Arizona is another. Albuquerque is another. And I'm just going off memory. I read them a few hours ago or listened. This is going to come, maybe not right now, but the day will come. And the reason we're not mentioned in Revelation is because we're not going to be there, not at Israel's side. In fact, we're not even going to be in the war, Armageddon. And the reason is we no longer have the ability to make war. Keep that in mind. I said that before about other cities, but I can't believe I'm saying it for our country because that's going to be the truth. And she wasn't the only one. There's another guy, and I tried to find his name because I wrote it down. And in fact, 2 other guys. I apologize. There's 2 others, and I just doggone it, I hate it because I did not write one down. Anyway, but one of the guys is Dimitri Dudman or Dudeman, Dumitr. I don't know if that's you or what. And then Dudeman, Duduman. He's got a lot of prophecies out there. He's speaking, he has a translator, and he mentions America by name multiple times. And he's telling America what America should do. And we should listen. But we have problems. We have problems. And America won't make it through a war. In fact, we may be war torn from within more so than without. You have people in this country that if anything happens, a small EMP, there'll be a battle in our country that will kill a lot of people. Dudeman already said too. He said, look, it's not going to hurt China if they're the ones that have come in and bombed the entire West Coast because they have so many people. Even if they lose 400, 500 million, they still have 700 or 800 million left. And so it's mentioned that they may be the ones that'll take the West Coast. And look, we need to get together the Republicans that got scared and ran. And Republicans, if you did it for the money, then just stay there. Don't come back. If you did it because Trump was going to take away your gravy train, we don't want you. We'll hire, we'll elect better and more decent people to our Congress and our Senate, while Trump gets us at least a 4-year reprieve. Again, like I said in the last blog, maybe longer. I don't know. But I do know that there are problems on the horizon, and they're problems, for the most part, that we created by turning our heads, by listening to a man that is probably gay to start with, and I'm talking about Obama and Hillary. You choose to not like Donald Trump or to go against him because of one man, but you have a rapist husband that, look, the ones that speaks up, there's 10 times that have not spoken. And all of a sudden you have 4 or 5 come out in one day after Donald Trump at the debate calls out Bill Clinton. Then you know that was a setup. You know it was a pre-planned, I say pre-planned, you know it was planned that night. You know that's what happened. Otherwise, why would that many come up within 4 hours? Because it's a lie. Not saying he didn't do something wrong, but he ain't never raped a woman in his life. I mean, why should he when he can pay for it? And I'm not downing women. I got one, or had one. I wish she was alive, but she's not. But if she heard me, she'd whip my butt. And all 5 feet and 1 inch tall of her kicked me down the street and back 2 or 3 times. But on the same hand, she would agree of what's going on in this country, that we don't have a Congress and a Senate that is standing by the American people. And you work for us, guys. All of you work for us. We pay your salary. But yet you elect all these raises and you keep getting them, while at the same time, everybody out there hadn't had a raise in 8 years. But you've had multiple raises. You got the best insurance money can buy. And then you got millions that you stole from Haiti, and you stole from our account that we draw from, that we put in 50 years, but yet you steal our money, spend it, there's nothing left. And then you have 16 million children in America going hungry every night. And I'm not talking about those that come in. I'm talking about Americans. And then you bring in hundreds of thousands to millions more. You're going to take the rest of our money and feed them and let the rest of us go hungry every night? Yeah, I'm saying that, and I'm talking about that, and I don't like it. We hired you. Either do a job or sign on the paper that you quit. You resign because you don't have the ability to do the job that we hired you to do. You should have stepped up right up front and said, look, we can't honor this. We're liars and we're cheats and we want to steal your money. We're just not doing it. Just do it. God, we would have thought so much more for you. But guys, you may take it from us, you may steal it from us, but you're not hiding a thing from God. And if you think that He will not punish you for that, holy cow, you need to go back to grade school, man. You need to go somewhere and ask somebody that really knows. Judgment's coming. America, all of you that know Christ, all of you that read John 3:16, do it. And then pray simple prayer. 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. Do that between now and the night of the elections. You may find out when you get to heaven that you are one of the very ones responsible for salvaging America and saving millions of lives from being lost just because of one vote. Don't let anyone tell you not to think what morally you know you should think, and who to vote for, and morally you know who you should vote for. That monkey is not only on the Republicans and Democrats' back, it's on your back too, and mine. But thank God I'm covered. Jody Wolf Expoz.